Hey guys, this is your triple threat quick tip, and I want to show you something that's kind of near and dear to my heart, and that is about kick drums. Now, last week we talked about choosing drum samples together and making things work together. This is about the kick drum specifically. A lot of people don't realize what happens in a kick drum. Now, I'm using a kick. This is just a 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people call that the 4 on the floor. Okay, I've got a kind of a slow 90 BPM beat, but it's slow enough so you can really hear the kick drum. And I'm using a program. This is an external product made by Sonic Academy called Kick 2. I highly recommend it. I have no affiliation with them, but it's an amazing program because you can really model your kick drum. And kick drums are kind of one of the lifeblood of most songs is your kick drum, especially electronic music. Now, the great thing about this is I can just go through tons of different kicks. Here's live kicks. I have house. The great thing about this is I can tune it really quick too. So if something is in the wrong key, if I like this one, well, the main note that this lands on is an A sharp 1. Okay, so it's a low beat, and it's sliding down into a G1 and then down below that. If I wanted to tune that up a little bit to a C, most kick drums do kind of fall in pitch. So I don't usually do the exact same note all the way through. I usually drop it down one note, so a C to B. But that would fit more for a song that's in the key of C. That's a little high, but you get the idea. So the great thing about this is you can tune it and all kinds of stuff. I love this program, but that's not what this video is about. The video is about, I want you to look at what's going on a spectrum analyzer. So here is a spectrum analyzer that's happening when I do the kick. Now you can see a lot of this is low information, okay? But there's some high information as well. And a lot of people don't realize when you're starting out that kick drums, your bass drum, it's often called a kick drum because you don't want to confuse it with the bass guitar. So people use the word kick instead of bass. But that kick drum has a lot of low frequencies, yes, but it also has a lot of high frequencies. And those high frequencies give it what they call the snap or the click of the kick drum. Now, the cool thing about this is this program allows me to separate out the lows from the highs on the kick drum. So what happens is this is built with this click up here and this sub down here. Now the sub means the lower frequencies of the bass drum. So if I dropped out the sub and I muted it, all you're getting is mainly that higher end information. And if I muted this and unmuted the sub, now you're getting all that low information. And the neat thing about this is I can choose different clicks I want, okay? Which gives me so many more options. The other thing you want to note is even if we didn't have a click in this, most kick drums, if they're created by waveforms, which this program is all about creating that, allows you to, or often introduces a very high frequency that goes down into a low frequency. So like in this case, if I muted the click, you're still hearing some higher frequencies, and that's because it starts at a higher waveform. If I pull that down, then it's a very low subby frequency. Sometimes that's perfect for your song. You just want a low muted kind of kick drum. But oftentimes if kicks don't have some high frequency information in them, they don't translate well to small speakers like your phone or laptop speakers. And so if it's just this low rumbly kick that's in your song, you can't hear it in those speakers because those speakers are so small they can't translate that kind of low information in them. So you want to think about that. So a really good kick drum often has lots of good lows in it and lots of good highs in it. And those highs help bring that kick through the mix so that you can hear it. All right, that's all I'm going to talk about right now. But I want you guys to go make great music, and let me know if you have any questions. If you ever have an interest in joining our class where we talk about this stuff all the time and just saturate ourselves with the knowledge of music production, let me know. Until then, I'll talk to you later.